Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is day one of IEM Katowice 2022. My name is BeoMulf. With me is Steadfast. And man, you're looking fine this morning.
Well, I gotta say, you took the words right out of my mouth because you, sir, are looking dapper as all hell. You are looking ready to cast some Starcraft. It's gonna be tough to hold.
This is a disaster. Speed finishing right now. Raider now sees, oh hell, that's a lot of Zerglings. He's gonna have to go an emergency wall right there. Zergling actually, oh, it gets the block. Scarlet, you're brilliant. And now the Zerglings spilling across, but even still, the rest of the Zerglings, they're not here just yet. The wall is here anyways, but that is a very low Evo chamber. Rainer, he's gonna have to mine it up a lot more than this. Queen's firing in from behind. We're gonna see the first Evo chamber go down in an instant, but no, the second Queen, it's where it needs to be. And now it feels like Rainer maybe, just maybe, has the wall he needs. I'm king of battles here. The samurai behind him, there's his visage. Maru, that was the most insane series I have ever seen. It's 7 o'clock in the morning your time. How are you? Are you alive? Will Cyril be able to take this fight? Will he force Maru to exhaust his bang as well? Ghost on the right-hand side will go. Will get target fire down by these links. Doing the cave. Blinding cloud on top of all the Thors. The Fungals as well. Is this it? Or has Maru broken Cyril in this game? We have some Neurals here, keeping the Thors from fighting themselves. And it looks like just barely Cyril. He wins the fight. He knocks down all the Thors. But still, he has no bank. Maru does. The Maru's supply. My jaw is on the floor. I have to make that happen. He lost with like 35 SCVs off of 2 Sarah pushes. He had Lings and Banes in his natural and his third. We're gonna go to Ryung, the Team GP manager, and Vitamin.
Hello.
Vitamin, you got Ryung, you got his manager. How is everyone feeling right now?
지금 기분이 좀 어떠세요?
형한테 져서 슬펐는데.
Here, one last question for you before we let you go really celebrate. You came in bottom seed. I can't imagine expectations were super high, but here you are. You're in the round of 12. How far does Ryung go?
일단은 지금 이제 3등으로 가서 낮은 시드로 가서
마루 땡큐.
Congratulations.
All right. The body of Ryung, but the soul of Maru. So I guess technically, does this mean that Maru qualifies twice if he gets out of group tomorrow?
Series, an amazing performance. What more is there to say?
I don't know, Steadfast, but I can tell you this. I did not have Estrella winning this series. GG. Estrella moves on. Crater falls to the lower bracket, and Steadfast, that's a hell of an upset. There's some big storylines out of the round of 36. Steadfast, how about Spirits run through the upper bracket? That was not on my radar going into this.
No, it was. I don't think it was on anyone's radar.
He's long had this story, right, of this, oh, he is Cyril's late game practice partner. This guy that, absolutely online, you're gonna be smashed by him if it's not a tournament. And it was so cool to see him at least show some of that promise, although, as we'll talk about in just a minute, I feel like some of his success made his life a lot harder as we moved on into the group stages. We had a 2-tiered break screen setup. Again, if you saw this happening, you'll know how, A, you'll know how it works, but B, you'll remember it. So the ticker is set up, and the ticker is something that is also pulled out of the script. We'll talk about how exactly that happens later. But for now, all you need to know is that OBS is reading this from a text file that then puts into the ticker with a scrolling filter applied, as you can see, and that just makes it go where it needs to. The way this works is I built this little GUI that really powered the majority of things. ESL gave me this spreadsheet that I will not show you because I think it's technically public, but I don't want to get in trouble with ESL. And what this does is this generates all the graphics that you see that are dynamically generated and the variable tickers. So for instance, if we have, you see those head-to-heads, that is actually used in 2 ways. First and foremost, it generates the head-to-head image. Second, it generates the race image overlay that we use for the break screen. So say we want to see what Estrella and Clem look like. So we're going to generate the head-to-head. This takes a little bit because I need to modulate my API calls. They can't come too fast or Google gets mad at me, but eventually this is going to solve. Make sure you go follow Steadfast. He does fantastic work. He's certainly live more often than I, and he deserves every little bit of love that you all can throw at him, and no, that's a lot of love. Now, folks, thank you so much, of course, to ESL for bringing us on here today and every day that we've been live. We love you all. Stay safe. We'll catch you next time.